Good morning, everyone. StrifeGal. We're playing some more Final Fantasy IV Ultima. And before we get into the meat of today's run, I'm going to take a moment here to show off a couple new things. So I went back to Coco's shop. That was the thing I was considering doing at the end of the last very long video. And we've actually got access to a couple new things, including the merit cap, which is the thing that I was thinking that the hero's medal was. The hero's medal apparently doesn't do anything. So that's fun. But the merit cap is now available for sale, and that lets us buy, at the cost of our head slot, let somebody wear any gear. So they don't get their head slot, but they get the rest of their gear. I don't feel like this is going to be super useful, but for certain bosses it might be. So I picked it up. We did get the lunar helm last time, which is actually really important. I didn't realize how good it was when I first glanced at it. So stat boosts and defenses, it's the same as the adamant helm. But the elemental strength is actually why it's so good. It is the only thing we've gotten so far that has air as an elemental's resistance, and it replaces the silver helm that we were still using for light and dark, as well as being usable by everybody. So this gets us, if we ever have another boss that we need light dark resistance, we can now do Cecil, Edward, Kane, and one other person with the lunar helm, and theoretically we could also use the merit cap to get another one. That's pretty much the main use of the merit cap, is it lets people use dragon and silver for that purpose. Next up, I didn't actually look at the Perseus bow last time. 255 attack. Pretty good. It does take both hands though. And spells. So illusion is one of the new spells we got. All allies blink, so that goes along with it means with Edward now we have two ways to do that. Same thing with haste for Edge. Let's see, Cecil gets reflect, which is reflect all allies. So we now have spell versions of two of our main uses for Edward. But it's nice to have backups. And last but not least is gravity. I don't know if this actually works. It says it works on bosses. I don't know why, but 1/6 of max HP if it hits feels like it could be valuable for certain fights. I assume that's up to cap. It doesn't have it's still a 1 cast time, and it is more expensive than Bio, but could be good. So that is our new gear and our new spell. Spells? We've got some weird setups here for gear. We're trying to fight the volcano dragon again. And last time we did that, we got wrecked because it was so fast and so did so much damage. But last time we were trying to go with fire immunity, which doesn't work against that boss. So instead, what I've done here is buffed my magic defense as high as I possibly can with every character. I also did a little bit of research and found out that you can stack Big Guard and other similar effects like elf cloaks multiple times. I knew you could do it more than once. I didn't realize how many times it could be stacked. And it seems like it's an ad infinitum thing. So I think that's going to be how we handle this. I want to see if just a little bit of extra gear and a little bit of extra levels and some strategy change can help. But yeah, my basic plan is going to be to just try and focus on healing and buffing until we are feeling stable. And go from there. You get to walk all the way down the volcano. As I hope I'm in the right place. There's so much stuff in this game. I'm definitely forgetful. That one we already did. That was the magma golem. No. Now I feel like I'm thinking of the wrong thing, but whatever. We'll find it. I'm not worried. There it is. Okay. So this boss wrecked us last time. Like I said. So we're going to start off with elf cloaks. There we go. Shura, big guard. And this is pretty much going to be the plan. Is Ashura, big guard, elf cloaks, it does do physical attacks in between some of these, so I do want to get that going as well. Get an illusion up. And we're just going to repeat this cycle until we are confident, I guess, that we can take a hit. Let's get hasty. Dragon Breath is actually doing significantly less damage now, which is impressive. So this plan apparently works. Let's see if we can get it under 1,000. Because it was doing like some back-to-back attacks as well. Like multiple times in a row. Am I feeling good enough? I think I'm feeling good enough to start attacking. So We're gonna go ahead and use these caliburns as throwing fodder. That did very little damage to most of those characters. Okay. I think it's time to start attacking. We're still gonna big guard with Cecil. We're gonna have Edward this time throw up a refresh on the illusions. Because Rose is out. But this is feeling significantly better than the previous times we've tried this fight. I did not realize that you could stack the buffs like this, and this is almost makes me feel a little bad about it. Okay, that makes me feel less bad. I forgot about the bursts. Get Rosa back up. Okay, he switched away from the attacks that he was doing as a counter to burst, which is definitely more problematic. If he double targets somebody here, we're gonna be in trouble, and my illusion just went away. That must have been a refresh. I hope that doesn't mean that we just lost all of our buffs. In addition to decoy. We'll find out quickly. So bosses with lots of hit points in this game have a thing that they can do where they, because there's a limit on how much data can be stored, they can't make the bosses have enough hit points to do 6-digit hit points, basically. So the way they get around that is by having some of the bosses use a counter refresh. Let's see where that is. Okay, the damage is still good. I will continue big guarding because if he starts using bursts again, I want anyone to be able to survive 2 of them, ideally. Let's go decoys just to make sure we're fresh. Okay. Dragon Breath. I delayed Rose's turn instead of attacking. Wow, that's low. Cecil just healed the party back up. Okay, I feel bad now. I've gone from feeling like, okay, yeah, no, this new strategy is working really well, to I feel bad for how bad we are breaking this system right now. Because if you can just continue stacking Big Guard and get past pretty much any fight that way, that isn't great. I'm gonna start attacking because I feel bad. Yep. I don't feel like we need to do that anymore. Yep. Oh, that should have probably been a decoy. I'll have Edge use illusion instead. Just to be safe. Well, I can honestly say I hope that this does not work on any other bosses. Most of them have enough of a mix of stuff that I don't feel like it would work, but I guess I don't know that for sure. Well, that felt like a joke compared to last time, and we weren't that much higher level, but the strategy obviously was better. So, I guess that'll do it. Calibog unsheathed. And we got an adamant ring. Calibog equipped. Dark Knight Cecil can unleash a fury of attacks with the Bane command. Use caution. Doing this will drain HP even more severely. Okay. We have not really used Dark Knight Cecil much. If we need to just do damage at some point, that might be fun. Okay. That's one more boss down. So what we have left at this point is Shinryu, Ultima Buster, Omega Weapon, or wait, Omega Buster, Ultima, I don't remember which one. Yeah, basically I think we're down to like 4 bosses at this point. Given where we are, I'm gonna go ahead I'm trying to think. I'm gonna look this up real quick here. First, let's see what this, so Adamant Ring. That's actually a little disappointing, but it does do very good elemental protection, very good base defenses. Actually, that is ridiculously good base defenses. The protection ring, or protect rings, are 12 and 12 for defense and magic defense. So this is like really good. Resist all elements, strong versus dragons, and it's another ring, another non-head item that gives us immunity to sleep and charm, which means that you can pair this with a ribbon and get protection from instant death, charm, and sleep. Calibog, I'm guessing is just going to be very high attack. Yeah. Very high attack, 15 to all stats except vitality, dark element. Yeah, pretty much what we expect. It's basically just an upgraded version of Nightbringer. Which I think you could dual wield Kalbog and Nightbringer and do a lot of damage. So much crap. $45 for the Eclipse with the same Dark Knight Cecil, Edward and Edge, and Golbez. This one could be used by Edge as well. And Nightbringer is just 3 of them, 165, but it's only plus 10 to stats. Only. So yeah, these two together could be used very easily by Dark Knight Cecil for just a ton of damage output. Yeah. That's exciting. Okay, so after taking a moment to look that up, looks like we are down to 5 super bosses that'll actually like before we get to the last boss. And we're getting into the really ridiculous stuff that I've been worried about. So on the surface, we have Omega Weapon, who is in the Tower of Babel. And we have Shinryu, who is on Mount Heavensward, which is the flying, I believe is the flying island. Omega Weapon is Omega from... Actually, aren't both of those the level, or the... I think both of those are the FF5 super bosses. And they have always been some of the worst ones. Then on the moon, we've got AI, which is a third version of the CPU boss that we're going to have to fight. And we've got Neo Bahamut, which is an upgraded version of Bahamut, and Ultima Buster, which is an upgraded version of Ultima Weapon. So yeah, we're getting down to the end here. We've got a lot of crazy stuff. I'm not I'll probably still go ahead and try these before I do go grind more. I believe we have to beat AI before we get to Neo Bahamut and Ultima Buster, and we've already should have access to Omega Weapon and Shinryu. So yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and try those. We'll start trying those next time. If we get absolutely wrecked, I may have to go do a little bit of a grind. I haven't gotten much in the way of XP in a while. And I am getting slightly nervous that our HP, or that we're still hovering around 70. Even after all those bosses. So may have to do a little bit more of a grind. And if I end up doing something like that, there's also the chance of potentially grinding for more items, which I'm probably not, like, I feel like 2 adamant armors is already kind of cheesy. I don't need more. So I think we're gonna call that where it is at least, but we'll see. Anyway. Hope you're still enjoying. If you are, please give me a like and subscribe. Check out the other content on my channel. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments. And as always, have a good one. We'll catch you next time.